name's Andy Dowie. I'm Carrick Rugby Club President. This is my second stint. First 4 years from 2016 to 2020, and 2 years. This is my 6th year. I was never played rugby at school. Never was interested in rugby until a couple of my friends had joined. Uh, I think I joined in season 83, 84. Never playing rugby at all. And usually if you play rugby, you always come and you start in the wing. I actually started playing, as I said, 83, 84 season. Carrick third 15. So shows you how long ago. We don't think we've put a third 15 out probably since the 80s. What is Carrick rugby? Mad, outrageous. Used to be unorganised, but we've got ourselves put together now. Got a really good committee and got a good mini micro section, and the club on a whole is doing really well. Social life, of course. I joined it for the social life. I didn't join it to go very far, and as I said, I never played rugby, and guys probably know me, probably after all the years probably said I never ever did play rugby. So and I joined it for the social life. Well, when I came here, it was Carrick Rugby Club, and the community wasn't even involved at all. But obviously things have changed. Sport in general has changed. There's obviously more kids involved, and you've got a lot of backing now with the council backing sport, obviously SRU backing sport, and when I started in the 80s, I mean, it was Carrick first 15, second 50. There was no community really go together, but in the last, would you say, 10 years, especially in Maybole at Carrick, the community thing has get much better. We've got loads of kids, we've got loads of parents, we've got a great committee at the club now. We're financially very, very sound, which for any rugby club to say that, they'd probably be telling lies, but for us, but so the community now, the community thing's very, very good, because there's a load of folk involved that generally would never have been involved when I started in the 80s. I think it was 1985 or 86 with the first 15 game at Campbellton. So it shows you how long. I don't think even Campbellton fields a team now. And they played at the Machrihanish Air Base. But we stopped for a wee pit stop for lunch, and I decided that I needed a haircut. So by the time I got the haircut and sat down on the chair, the bus was leaving. And I remember it distinctly. Ian McClung, who was president at the time, flew into the barbers, grabbed me out of the chair, so I ended up getting half a haircut. So that's one of the stories I can tell, because it's quite a clean one. Or loads of stuff. Loads of it probably unprintable, but I've had some magnificent times here. Winning the Shield 3 years in a row. Obviously I think this was in 2018, we won it 16, 17 and 18. I think if even in the 80s and the 90s when I was playing, I don't think anything will surpass the 3 times. And I think if you asked anybody at Carrick who was involved at that time, I don't think anything will ever come close to going to Murrayfield 3 times in the trot and winning the Shield. Simple as that.